Wiki Warcraft Tiggly 2, ladies and jiggly, ladies and jiggly, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Warcraft Tiggly 2. knitterhemd. Look how big and wide and tall this screen is. Dang, big and wide and ticky tall. Ticky tall. Big and wide and ticky tall. knitterhemd. Playing in German versus vandalit. You wanna want him again after he banned me, says vandalit. Ticky wiki wheelie tiggly wiki warcraft tiggly 2. The best and better than the rest. Oh, snap! knitterhemd at the 6 o'clock spot. Riggedy running right on up to the small 9 o'clock spot, getting ready to diggity duel versus his opponent who goes by the name of vandalit. Will knitterhemd be able to take down vandalit, the smurf of andalits? Warcraft Tiggly 2. Nobody at the 9 o'clock. He'll check up at the 11 o'clock, see if there's anybody up there, but probably not going to be, so pretty good stuff here. knitterhemd setting himself right on up to diggity get down on a duel. Here comes a liggity lumber mill very early on. Maybe he doesn't even want a duel. Maybe he just wants to take it to his opponent. Here comes the biggie blacksmith. No diggity duel necessary. knitterhemd just thinking, I want to destroy this guy. Cheeky. Warcraft Tiggly 2. Alright, here comes the pretty fast forward. Do we fast forward? No, we can't fast forward. Oh, yes, we can. We fast forward. We found him at the 4 o'clock spot. Or 5 o'clock spot, actually, I should say. A pretty good spot to be at. So what's knitterhemd going to do? He's going to wall right on off. He's looking for a couple of offensive towers first. Not going to be doing the get down on it diggity duel here. Probably just going to be doing the one Rax riggedy rush here from the 9 o'clock spot. Is he going for a catapult? Is he going for a chickadee chop out? Is he going for a farm? Yes, he's going for a farm. That's one thing we do know for sure. Wiki Warcraft Tiggly 2. Only 9 supply so far for this guy, knitterhemd from Deutschland. And we'll have to see once we fast forward it again, once in the future. Here comes the catapult. Then he's going to be checking around. His opponent's going to be looking for that diggity duel. Not going to see the duel anywhere nearby. So he'll be coming up here looking for any kind of grunt production or any kind of a chop out. Doesn't see the chop out, so he's going to back on off. And tier number 2 is what's on the table for our hero knitterhemd. And we can go ahead and fast forward just a hair more, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. So, red doing pretty good, actually. They've not, doing a whole lot. Look at, he's looking for it to get some of this information. And he's going to get the information. And what he wants to see, which is tier number 2, so... Zoom winning gold because I can't read Deutsch. Alright, so tier number 3 underway for our hero knitterhemd. And then so far, so not another biggie barracks as of yet. So probably either rapid death and decay on the way. Maybe he wants to use that to secure his next 2 expansions. As he can expect, his opponent will be bloodlusted ogre technology in the near future. A second barracks, there we see it, ladies and gentlemen. So it is going to be an early bloodlusted ogre army assault from knitterhemd at the small 9 o'clock spot. It's not going to spend a whole lot of tiggity time doing these duels. Here's that bloodlusted up ogres as we did expect once we saw that second riggedy Rax. So he's just going to prepare here for more bloodlusted ogres coming his way in the near future. Altar Storms are repaired on up. And then he's going to upgrade to Ogre Mage. There we see it. Will he choose to expand on the backside of an assault or right before he assaults? We'll have to see from our hero knitterhemd. Oh my gosh, it was Goblin Sappers from the heroic hero Riggedy Red, but just a moment too liggity late here as we can see the ogre is able to clean up that assault in just a hair bit longer, and he probably would have been suffering quite a bit from that assault, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Here comes the peons. Miggity mining the gold. Not doing too shabby of a job there. And he's going to try to build himself some walls now. Now he knows there's goblin sappers out there. Doesn't want to allow for too explosive of a comeback here. His opponent he is now can be fairly certain that he's ahead. Building more walls. Here comes a couple of grunts, and they're looking to try to find a great spot for that sapper to land. Likely. Ooh. So likely the sapper going to come in and destroy all 3 ogres and the farm. Could it possibly be possible? I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't even know if the red player is going to be going all in on this goblin sapper style of build. It hasn't really worked out so well for him. It has, however, kept knitterhemd on his toes. Kept him from expanding, and kept him bottled up in his base here until he has bloodlusted ogres, and just now the first peon who's going to look to chop through there to the 9 o'clock spot. Here, bloodlusted ogres have now arrived, so knitterhemd feels pretty confident heading out on the Miggity mini map, and he's going to go right around to the biggity backside of his opponent's biggity base here and try to punish them for choosing the goblin sappers versus his ogre build. Now, if he was going to be doing the death and decay technology, which I would have expected the hasted DK myself, and that would have been a perfect technology in order to deal with the hasted DKs, because DKs can't hide behind nothing. But unfortunately for him, knitterhemd decided to go for this hasted bloodlusted ogre army. No, just the normal bloodlusted, not even hasted. Just this ogre army technology. So he had 4 ogres where he would have had none if he was going for the hasted DKs. So that's going to be the GG. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time. We have yet another audio awesome presentation coming your way from wiki-war2.ru, as well as the Truggle Art, as well as Clan Z. Jiggly jiggly join Clan Ziggly Ziggly Z, everybody. Chicky chicky wiki warcraft diggly 2. Here comes another bloodlusted ogre army assault to put that final nail in the coffin. He's going to be lusting up his ogres, and then he's going to be running straight right down there, and that's going to be what he's going to expand off of. So he's going to, at the very least, buying himself enough time to expand to this 9 o'clock spot. And it looks like he's going to get more than that done. He could just make this an early GG. We're going to have to actually fast forward a little bit from time constraints. And there we can see, but wait, Bloodlust has indeed arrived for his opponent. Only 2 bloodlusted up ogres. And that could be all that is required, however, to deal with this. Yep, just 2 bloodlusted ogres. But so far, no answer to... and only 1,700 gold in the bank. 2 ogres just about ready, and we do have 2 more ogres up here, so that's going to answer that up pretty dang nicely here. And leave knitterhemd in a commanding position so far this game. And then he's going to be able to expand. Still a very close game, down to the last 1,700 gold ducats on his bank account. And he's still struggling to even... Whoa, look at that. Red might just have actually made the comeback, ladies and gentlemen. The game kind of boiling down to a nail-biter. Here's 3 more ogres lusted on up and then run on over towards that base. Not going to be a whole lot out here to prevent any ogres from coming in and knocking. So he's going to really need to be on the offense here, and that's what he's going to do, is try to take it to his opponent right on the offensive. And now we can see the gold ducats finally coming on in, but whoa, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, not a whole lot of wood, and that could be the GG, ladies and gentlemen. knitterhemd, knitterhemd has nothing, and will he survive? No, he won't, but he does have a couple of bloodlusted ogres there to punch those other ogres in the face. That was pretty good, pretty close stuff here. Gonna boil on down to a nail biter of a game, and he's actually able to clean up those ogres. But here comes more ogres. He tries to take it to his opponent. Does he have enough for more ogres? No, 1 ogre in the coming, but look at the ogres coming right around the wrong riggedy way, or maybe not. So he's gonna try to lure these ogres down, where he'll have another ogre. But the very much a nail biter of a game so far, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to be GG, as 3 ogres still going to be able to take down. Well, actually, knitterhemd's going to try to lust up his ogres and catch them unlusted. So he's going to move out. And then he does have a couple of peons over here. You can transfer over to gold. He doesn't have a whole lot of wood, too. Could really kind of... Up there, he's going to catch his opponent right off guard as he sends his ogres on out there. Then he's going to begin mining again here. This is pretty good, pretty close stuff here. Really kind of a nail biter of a game. Who's going to wiki win? And on the offensive, once again, is our hero from Deutschland, knitterhemd. And he's going to run on down here and relust up his only 2 ogres. And then attack. Gonna catch them off guard. Only 1 ogre had enough hit points to be lusted up. I think that's GG. Look, you can see the gold being occupied here. He is having a remarkable this game pretty remarkable, but it just continues to go on, and the sun's in my eyes, and I can't take this anymore. So, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, we're gonna have to fast forward to the end. Here comes the end, as knitterhemd has now been defeated. Cheeky, wiki, Warcraft 2.